What's going on, you guys? Like, we got to another DC TV talk. Today we got one for Stargirl, episode 7, I want to say. Shiv part 2. Enjoy this episode too, just like I have with all the other episodes. I know y'all get tired of me saying that every time, but sometimes I have to remind people that I really enjoyed this show. Just in case this is their first time ever seeing my review, that means they can go back and watch the other one because I'm pretty much like gushing over every single episode. This one was a little bit more chill, but more things happened and we got to see like the wheels are turning a little bit more. Okay, because a few things that were kind of like twisted. The episode starts off with like Pat running his car into a pole, and I was kind of wondering, like, Pat, what is you doing? Is Pat is like, I'm tired of this whole lifestyle. Did you think run? I'm like, did Pat think go run into the car into the pole, get superpowers? I don't know what's happening, but he did it because it's like, hey, we were in an accident, okay, and like episode starts off really good because you have this moment between Pat and Courtney where he wants to tell, you know what I'm saying, Barbara everything, because she's like, Pat, please, like, she will take this from me. I promise you we'll be able to tell her everything, but just after Blue Valley safe, we can't do it right now. And I was just, that was like a real moment. In my mind, I'm thinking Pat gonna tell the court, this was too close for comfort. Like, there's no more. But I'm pretty sure even he knows there's no way he's gonna be able to stop it unless he like basically chained the staff down completely. So, you know, I enjoyed that moment. You know, also something else I'm really enjoying. I think that actually works. But I meant to say enjoying, but I was gonna bring up Jordan, aka Icicle, is the fact that like he's not making any moves on Barbara. Like everything he's doing is basically just, he's like, yo, she's really helped me out. And so when he ends up talking to the guy who owns the company or corporation and thing, he's like, yo, I hate companies like you. And we end up finding out basically his whole motive for things. It's like, hey, I'm trying to take out these big corporations who don't care about the small people that they step on or possibly injure and just kind of like throw it away like, that ain't my fault. Because that's how his wife died, where they built over a trash dump, a school over like a toxic waste thing, or I don't think it's toxic waste, but like a garbage or something where the chemicals end up messing with the people. People died from it. His wife just so happens to be one of those people, and his wife was a school teacher who really cared about her kids. And so she died just because his company just kind of, you know, just kind of like whatever, and just doing stuff. So, and like he was pretty pissed. And so you see this guy's motives are actually pretty noble. Like, granted, he killed the kid and his dad and his mom, but like this guy, his whole mission in life seems to be it's a very noble one. You know, so you like, you a bad dude, but I like what you're doing, man. I kind of like what you're doing. So I'm enjoying. I said it again. I'm enjoying his character quite a bit, and I like the stuff we're getting. We got some more stuff with Henry this episode. In fact, he's coming into his own with his powers. About time, okay? I think it was time we get that ball rolling. But I'm gonna come back to that in just a second because it's basically how this whole episode wraps up. And we got the other members of the JSA kind of like, hey, we have to. Of course, Rick just like, hey, we're gonna go kick through the door and we gonna whoop some ass. I'm like, dude, listen, first of all, I know you think you're super strong, but the last time you went into a battle not knowing what was going on, you pretty much got your ass kicked. And if Pat would have showed up and Courtney would have showed up to help, like, you would have lost, bro. You was not as strong as you think you are, bro. Calm down, man. Lower your tone a little bit, man. You're doing a little too much. Too much macho-ness going on, man. Calm down, brother. And Yolanda and Beth pretty much calmed down. And Beth had a really good moment, which I enjoyed this episode, because she was just like, you're hurt. Rick, you're so hurt that you don't want nothing other than to hurt people. I'm just like, okay, because he actually said, what you gonna do to me? Stare at me? I was like, yeah, she really ain't. Her combat skills ain't really pretty much about nothing. So she just gonna tell you probably stink or your clothes been washed 9,000 times or something. I don't know. Hey, she might hurt your feelings. She can't really stop you, but she kind of got under the skin and like everything calmed down. And she made a plan. Terrible plan, by the way, because first of all, what if Cindy would have been home? How do you go with that? At the time, they didn't know Cindy knew this Courtney, the Stargirl, which was a terrific scene, by the way, because I'm watching this scene in which, okay, first of all, Cindy's already got into it with her father, because he's like, "Yo, you made a mistake. She was in the tunnel. Like you're moving too fast, and it's got on my last nerves." And like she's like, you took my staff. He's calling it the staff too, man. He's like, you took my staff, and like, yo, don't make me take out my mask. Cindy has usually, like, she talks back a lot. When he said that though, she got real chill. So I'm pretty excited to see when this dude get ready to take out this mask. If I'm being honest, okay, if I'm just being frank, I'm ready to see this boy take out this mask because apparently it got to be the real deal if he got her scared, okay? Because she throw them bitches, and she got regenerative powers. So like how scared can you possibly be? What can this guy actually do to you? Man, but then again, ain't no telling. This guy is a war criminal. Which we find out this episode because we have this whole plan. Pat shows up, find out they are going in Cindy's house. What's her name is lurking around. Just so happened, Beth ends up hearing, not how about to say Doomsday, Solomon Grundy, so she has to get the hell out of there. Because Beth runs into Solomon Grundy. She dead in the water, okay? Dead in the water. Solomon Grundy, who was born, I ain't gonna even get into all that, but yeah. So, all of this stuff is happening. And while passing there with the woman who has no actual identity. So I'm kind of wondering, did Dr. Ito create her? Or, because she said, I used to be something else, but now I'm just a mom. Which I am super confused about. Don't know spoilers, anybody who actually knows. But like that, but if you don't know, give me your theories. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's happening with her? Because it's weird. That whole thing was weird to me. What else? But we gotta get to one of the meat of this episode, which like Courtney and Cindy. And also, Courtney had a beautiful moment with Mike. I enjoyed that. I just have to put that in there. I really enjoyed that moment between the two of them. Like they're brothers and sisters now. They're not just what I'm saying, step brothers and stepsisters. They're brothers and sisters now. They care about each other a lot. But Cindy pulling up and not knowing who, like, Courtney was Stargirl, and basically like apologizing, like, hey, I was mad about all this other stuff that was going on. I was just kind of like, how did she not hear? Like, I could have swore she knew. I'm like, I know she should have figured out that was her. Whole time Cindy playing her. Courtney nervous the entire time. The girl sat over there, ate chocolates with her. They were kicking it, just running about everything. Whole ordeal, okay? Next thing you know, Cindy hit her with oh yeah, by the way, I like your staff, Stargirl. I said, oh snap. I said, yeah, man. We got a problem. We got a problem here, okay? And she's like, you really thought I wouldn't be able to see? Mess with me, you think I won't be able to see through that little mask of yours? She said, I'm gonna take care of you after I kill your friends. She said, she didn't even say after I take care. Most people say take care. Most villains say take care. She said, no, I'm straight up. I'm gonna kill your friends. I was like, oh my goodness. Then the way everybody end up getting out. So Courtney immediately, Pat then had to talk with the staff like, hey, I need you to protect Courtney. If the situation's bad, get out of there. And that's why she had the little tug of war with the staff. We was like, hey, the JSA and things. She's like, oh, okay, let's roll then. Courtney busts through the window like, I want all the smoke. And they, like, Courtney legit don't care. Like, she is very, like, granted, if somebody would tell me they finna kill my friends, I probably would do the exact same thing Court did. Cause like, you think you finna play my people? You think you finna just tell me what you finna do? I ain't finna pull up on your set? Yeah, she came through that door and it was up. Like, it was up, dog. I enjoyed that whole bunch. I'm not gonna lie to you. I enjoyed that part quite a bit, man. Because, okay, so that goes down and things get even weirder, because Henry, just so happened to fully be getting control of his powers, was found out that like his dad is brainwave, or like he sees the suit and everything, which is, I'm confused as to how the suit got back to the house, because he had it on the night he fought Courtney. So I'm still confused about that. Also, there are all those tapes in there, and we see Henry's mother. I want to know what happened with her, because I think that is going to be the deciding factor as to where Henry becomes bad or evil. Because when Courtney and Cindy was fighting, he's reading both of their minds, and he's got things going on in his mind. She's like, why is this dude just standing there? He should be helping me. Courtney like, I can't lose. There's so many things going through everybody's head. And he ends up like kind of lose control and like have like a brain blast and knocks everybody into their own separate parts. The Foot Clan, that's basically what they are. The Foot Clan basically come grab Cindy and take her down. She's probably grounded. And since your dad's a super evil villain, grounded for her is probably like super terrible. Court talks to Henry, and Henry pretty much realizes like, oh, she's Courtney. And he realized a whole bunch of other stuff about her as well. And he just runs away because, oh my God, I don't know what to do. This is why I always said Brainwave should have brought his kid into the fray a lot sooner. Because if you bring them in sooner, they'll probably understand, and that it's easier for them to come along with what you're doing. You keep it a secret from them, that gives them the option to, like, you know, I may not want to do this, or I don't see the reason for you why you do that. Like, but my whole, it's still kind of like iffy because we don't know what route he might go. I think, like I said, I think the deciding factor is going to be what actually happened to his mother. Also, he kind of played that like Cindy didn't really like him, and like it was basically an assignment for her. He seems to really care about his dad, so he might want to follow in his dad's footsteps. But if his dad had anything to do with his mother's death, he might just like, it's so many different things. Or if he got it like his powers as a kid and didn't realize it, and like brain blast and killed his mother. Like it's a lot of different factors that determine which way Henry Jr. is going to actually go in. So I'm excited to see. Court got to get better at fighting, because this technically the second air she just took the what's the name in 2 episodes. So Court, I'm gonna need you to shake back, baby girl. Okay, I'm gonna need you to shake back. And she didn't even have a staff this time. She was just straight her and the little ching chings. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Court. I'm rooting for you, baby. Jesus. You guys let me know what you thought about this episode down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys are all staying safe out there. I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.